Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Please check, is my voice audible? Please check and revert once, is my voice audible to all? I hope all are doing well. So as you are aware of this, all banking courses are available for 12 months at cost of rupees 5,000. Next, AAZADI batch is there, which is for rupees 1,500. SBI PO, IBPS PO batch is there, which is for rupees 2,000. And next, what we have to do in our today's class, we will be solving memory-based question, which will be divided into two parts, like we solved in our last class. So we will try to do 15 to 20 questions in our today's class, and rest we will do in our next class, that will be tomorrow. Okay, so let's start first. Read the following passage and answer the following question. So you have to read this passage, and on the basis of your reading, what you have read in this passage, you have to solve some questions. So let's start reading. Firstly, I want to tell you this thing, that in order to solve reading comprehension, there are two ways. First is read comprehension, read paragraph first. Second is read questions first. So if your paragraph is much long, then what you have to do, you have to read questions first, take out some keywords from it, and then locate that keywords and then find your answer. Okay. And if you want to read paragraph first, then what you have to do, you have to understand the gist of the paragraph, only then you will be able to solve each and every question. So let's start. AI has several positive applications, but the capability of AI system to learn from experience and to perform autonomously for human makes AI the most disruptive and self-transformative technology for the 21st century. So this paragraph is based on AI, that is artificial intelligence. They are saying that it is having some positive applications, but जो उसकी capability है that it has to learn from experience and it has to perform for humans makes it disruptive and self-transformative technology. If AI is not regulated properly, it is bound to have unmanageable implications. अगर हम AI को properly manage नहीं करेंगे तो उसके बहुत ज़्यादा effects हो सकते हैं. Imagine, for instance, the electricity supply suddenly stops while a robot is performing a surgery and access to doctor is lost. वो एक एग्जाम्पल दे रहे हैं, चेक करो ये एग्जाम्पल, दैट इफ समवन इज डूइंग सर्जरी, रॉबर्ट जो है वो सर्जरी कर रहा है और वहां पे डॉक्टर नहीं है और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की सप्लाई वहां पे उस टाइम पे बंद हो जाती, देन व्हाट यू विल डू. एंड व्हाट इफ अ ड्रोन हिट्स अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, और तब क्या होगा जब एक ड्रोन जो है वो ह्यूमन बीइंग को हिट कर देगा. These questions have already confronted courts in US and Germany. All countries, including India, need to be legally prepared to face such kind of disruptive technology. So ये issues US और Germany में आए हैं, but all countries need to be prepared so that they can face these type of situations properly. Is this paragraph clear? Like and share the session so that your friends can also join the class. All who are there in class, please reply. Let's take next paragraph. Predicting and analyzing legal issues and their solutions, however, is not that simple. So predict करना और उनको analyze करना easy नहीं है. For instance, criminal law is going to face drastic challenges. They are saying कि criminal law जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा challenges face करेगा. What if an AI-based driverless car gets into an accident that causes harms to human or damages property. So here they are saying कि अगर AI robot car चला रहा है या फिर driverless car है because of AI टेक्नोलॉजी और कार जो है वो हिट कर देती है किसको, ह्यूमन बीइंग को, या फिर प्रॉपर्टी को डैमेज कर देती है, देन हु इज लाइबल फॉर इट, उसके लिए कौन लाइबल है. In the US, there is lot of discussion about regulation of AI. So US में बहुत ज़्यादा discussion चल रही है. Germany is working on blemish present in it, like certain ethical rules for autonomous vehicles, stipulating that human life should always have priority over property or animal life. So जर्मनी में भी कुछ रूल्स आए हैं. दे आर सेइंग कुछ एथिकल रूल्स आए हैं ऑटोनॉमस व्हीकल्स को लेके. दे आर सेइंग दैट ह्यूमन की लाइफ इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट एंड इट शुड बी गिवन प्रायोरिटी ओवर प्रॉपर्टी और एनिमल लाइफ. China, Japan, Korea are following Germany in developing a law on self-driven cars. So China, Japan और कोरिया जो है वो जर्मनी को ही फॉलो कर रहे हैं. In India, Niti Aayog released a policy paper, National Strategy for Artificial Intelligence, in June 2018, which considered the importance of AI in different sectors. So, एक पेपर रिलीज किया गया था एंड उसके अंदर क्या था, एक आर्टिकल था जिसके अंदर लिखा गया था कि AI is very much important for different sectors. The budget 2019 also proposed to launch a national program on AI. While all these developments are taking place on the technological front, no comprehensive legislation to regulate this growing industry has been formulated in the country till date. ये सब developments हो रही हैं, but फिर भी कोई भी legislation नहीं आई है इसके related country में till date. Is it clear? Reply fast. Is it clear? Okay, let's read next. Apart from these aspects, strategists have also offered sober explorations of the future relationship between AI and like nuclear weapons. So here they are saying कि इसको छोड़ के strategist ने ये भी बोला है कि future में क्या relationship होगा between AI and nuclear weapons. Some of the most widely received musings on this issue include a recent call from Elamblet Dead Hat to update America's going nuclear demand. So recent call क्या आई है, एलेना बेट को लेके आई है that they will be updating the nuclear demand in America. Control and communication infrastructure tend to obscure more than they dash due to insufficient understanding of technology involved. Communication sector को भी develop करना पड़ेगा to obscure more than they dash due to insufficient because उनको understanding नहीं है technology की properly. An appreciation for technical detail, however, is necessary to arrive at realistic assessments of any new technology. So here they are saying हर चीज को appreciate करना पड़ेगा. That is very much required. Some have warned that advances in AI could erode the fundamental logic of nuclear deterrence by enabling counter force attack. So some कुछ लोगों ने ये warn भी करा है कि advances जो हैं AI में हो रहे हैं that can also lead to nuclear deterrence by enabling counter force attacks because counter force attacks हो जाएंगे. counter attacks होंगे, अगर एक country attack कर रही है तो दूसरी country उसको answer देने के लिए attack करेगी. Heretofore concealed and mobile nuclear forces, so सब चीजें जो हैं वो increase हो जाएंगी. Such secure second strike forces are considered the backbone of effective nuclear deterrence by assuring retaliation, where they to become vulnerable to preemption, nuclear weapons would lose their deterrent value. So here they are saying कि हर country जो है retaliation में revert करेगी, जवाब देगी, और उनसे क्या होगा, nuclear weapons की जो deterrent value है वो loss हो जाएगी. Is this clear? Next, the exponential growth of sensors and data sources across all warfighting domains has analysts today facing an overabundance of information. So sensors जो है, data sources जो हैं, उनको बहुत सारे information overabundance face कर रहे हैं because of large information. Some strategists want that the same AI-infused capabilities that allow for more prompt and precise strikes against time-critical conventional targets could also undermine deterrent stability and increase the risk of nuclear use. So here they are saying कि जो ये स्ट्राइक्स हो रही हैं इसकी वजह से क्या हो सकता है, स्टेबिलिटी को इफेक्ट हो सकता है एंड मोर ओवर रिस्क जो है न्यूक्लियर यूज का वो भी इंक्रीज हो सकता है. Specifically, AI-driven improvements to intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance would threaten the ability to heretofore secure second strike nuclear forces by providing technological advanced nation with the ability to find, identify, track, destroy their adversaries, mobile and concealed launch platform. सो हियर दे आर सेइंग कि एआई ड्रिवन इम्प्रूवमेंट्स अगर की जाए किसके रिलेटेड, सर्विलेंस के रिलेटेड, इंटेलिजेंस के रिलेटेड, तो उन्हें पहले ही सेकेंड स्ट्राइक न्यूक्लियर फोर्सेस के बारे पता लग जाएगा एंड दे कैन आइडेंटिफाई, ट्रैक, आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं, फाइंड कर सकते हैं और अपने एडवर्सरीज, अपने एनिमीज को पहले ही डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकते हैं. Transporter launchers and ballistic and missile submarines, traditionally used by nuclear powers to enhance the survivability of the deterrent forces, would be at greater risk. So सब चीजें जो हैं वो greater risk में होंगी because nuclear weapons आ जाएंगे. A country that acquired such an exclusive counterforce capability could not only hope to limit damage in case of spiraling nuclear crisis, but also negate its adversaries' nuclear deterrence in one swift blow. So, एक ही swift में they will be damaging their adversaries. Such an ability would undermine the nuclear deterrence calculus, whereby cost of imminent nuclear retaliation far outweigh any conceivable gains from aggression. So here they are saying nuclear retaliation होगी तो उसकी cost जो है वो countries को भारी होगी. They have to pay the cost because nuclear damage में बहुत ज़्यादा चीजें खराब हो जाएंगी. Is it clear? Okay, so let's take our first question now. In accordance with the passage, which of the following statement negates the advancement the AI technology? So here they are saying according to passage कौन सी statement ऐसी है जो negate करती है कि advancement AI की technology को related? Please reply. What will be the answer? Correct answer to this is D, both A and C. AI would diminish the whole idea of having nuclear deterrence in first place. So AI जो है वो diminish कर सकती है सारे ही idea को. And next is C, non-existence of the jurisdictional responsibility of use of AI. So they have given examples. 2 example क्या दिए गए थे? अगर driverless car कोई चला रहा है, so driverless robot अगर कार चला रहे हैं या फिर अगर robot जो है वो ऑपरेशन में है तो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चली जाए या फिर अगर कार जो है वो किसी को हिट कर दे तो कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल है उसके लिए. एंड एआई वुड डिमिनिशिंग द होल आइडिया ऑफ न्यूक्लियर डेटरेंस इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. सो न्यूक्लियर डेटरेंस का होल आइडिया जो है वो खत्म हो जाएगा बिकॉज दे विल बी यूजिंग रिटेलिएशन के लिए यूज करेंगे एंड विद दैट रिटेलिएशन लॉट ऑफ लॉस होगा कंट्री का. दैट्स व्हाई ए एंड सी इज करेक्ट हियर. Next, which of the following argument can be rectified after reading the given passage? कौन सा आर्ग्यूमेंट ऐसा है जिसको आप रेक्टिफाई कर सकते हो आफ्टर रीडिंग योर पैसेज? Correct answer to this is C. Use of AI in national security will make the conventional warfare strategies obsolete. So this is not correct statement because obsolete नहीं बनाएगी. They will be able to find and search. वो able होंगे अगर उनको AI use of AI वो national security में करेंगे. Then they will be able to do find and they will be able to search and they will be able to identify, track and destroy their adversaries. वो अपने adversaries को destroy भी कर सकते हैं before time. So it will help them. So that's why correct answer is C. C statement is not correct here. Third, which of the following is similar to musings as used in passage? Musings means to give a careful thought to something. Decimate means kill or destroy. Contemplation means think deeply. So correct answer to this is A, that is contemplation, because musings means careful thought देना किसी चीज को and contemplation means to think deeply. So correct answer to this is A. Okay, check next now. No comprehensive legislation to regulate this growing industry has been formulated in the country till date. Why? They are saying कोई भी legislation नहीं आई है country में. क्यों नहीं आई है till date? Why? They are asking you को क्यों नहीं आई है. Correct answer to this says E, none of these, because no reason was specified क्यों नहीं आई है. They have simply mentioned this line कि अभी तक कोई भी चीज formulate नहीं की गई है. So correct answer to this says E, that is none of these. Next, select appropriate filler for the blank given in the passage. So I will be showing you blank. Options given to you are discard, flout, embellish, eliminate, none of these. So ये options दिए गए हैं. What you have to check? You have to check this thing कि passage में कौन सा word जो है वो जाएगा. So let's check our passage once. Firstly, I will tell you meaning of all these. Discard means to reject. Flout means openly disregard. किसी चीज को डिसरिगार्ड करना एंड मोर ओवर ओपनली. Embellish means make a statement or story more interesting. Eliminate means to clarify. Okay, so let's check or fill in the blank once. Okay, this is some of the most widely received musings on this issue included a recent call for Ellen Blade Red Hand to update America's growing nuclear demand. Control and communication infrastructure tend to obscure more than they dash due to insufficient understanding of technologies. What will be the answer? They are saying control communication infrastructure tend to obscure more than they dash to insufficient understanding. So correct answer will be D, that is eliminate to clarify. So clarify करेंगे उस चीजों को, उन चीजों को, they will be clarifying. So correct answer to this is D. Next, Which of the following suggestions regarding improvement of AI have been suggested in the passage? कौन सी suggestions दी गई हैं? Which suggestions were given? First is agreeing with the legal as well as psychological aspects. B, ability to prioritize the life-threatening situations. C, prone to various manipulations that can alter decision-making capability. Fourth, safeguard from hacking. Correct answer to this is B, that is ability to prioritize the life-threatening situations, because they have written this thing in paragraph कि वो किसको importance देंगे, किसको priority देंगे. Human life will be given priority instead of property या फिर animals. उनके खिलाफ किसको priority मिलेगी? Human life को. So life-threatening situations. Good morning, Kavya. Why you are late? I think all are late for today's class. Why so? Okay, so we are done with our paragraph now. So next we have to solve 7 to 11 from now. From this you solve, please. So first 7 to 11 in the following questions, the sentence is provided, which is divided into different parts. One of these part is highlighted and is free from grammatical error. Remaining parts may or may not have grammatically or contextually correct. Choose the letter corresponding to the correct part as your answer. So let's read. Noting Kathak exponent Manjari Chaturvedi is in for shock when her Qawwali performance was stopped midway by officials of the Uttar Pradesh government during an official cultural program at Lucknow. Yeah, only part C is free from error. Rest all are having errors. So first they are using the word noting, which is not correct. Noting की जगह noted आएगा. Second is not correct. इसकी जगह was आएगा. And last D, they are using A, which is not correct here. And moreover, officials के साथ भी and जाएगा. So that's why only C part is correct. Correct, Kavya. Very good. Solve next. In a fortnight, about 30 people will join the National Cyber Forensic Lab to assist security agencies in preventing, containing, and investigate complex cyber crimes along the country. What will be the answer here? Rest all who are there in class, please reply. Yes, only B is correct. Correct. Very good, Kavya. So in a fortnight about 30 people. So peoples is not correct. People जो है वो हम singular plural दोनों में use करते हैं. So there is no need to put S with it. So there is error in A part. B part is correct. C part में क्या error है? They are using all words in ing form, but the word investigate is written. So investigating आएगा. साइबर क्राइम्स अलोंग द कंट्री. सो अलोंग द कंट्री इज नॉट करेक्ट. अलोंग नहीं आएगा. अलोंग की जगह क्या आएगा? अराउंड आएगा. अराउंड द कंट्री, जो कंट्री में हो रहे हैं. सो करेक्ट आंसर टू दिस इज सी. वेरी गुड. अराउंड द कंट्री, अक्रॉस द कंट्री, यस, बोथ आर करेक्ट. Okay, so next now. The fourth edition of the death penalty in India annual statistics published by Project 39A of NLU Delhi said the number of death sentences awarded for murders involving sexual offences in 2019 was at highest in 4 years. Rest all, please reply. Be active in class. What will be the answer? Yes, very good, Kavya. There is no error in this. Sentence is correct. They are saying कि फोर्थ एडिशन जो आया था किसका, डेथ पेनल्टी का, इंडिया में पब्लिश बाय, किसने पब्लिश करा था, सेड क्या बोला था कि नंबर ऑफ डेथ सेंटेंसेस जो हैं फॉर मर्डर्स इन्वॉल्विंग सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस वो 2019 में हाईएस्ट थे इन लास्ट 4 years. So sentence is correct. There is no error here. 10th, the NGT have warned that local bodies will be liable to pay a compensation of rupees 1 million per month for a population of about 1 million if there was continued failure to treat generated waste. What will be the answer? No, in B there is error. First, have is used here, so have is not correct because they are talking about NGT, so has aega. Second, bodies will be liable to pay a compensation of rupees 1 million. So 1 million is not correct. They are using it with numbers, so 1 million aega. For a population of above 1 million, if there was continued failure to treat, 2 के साथ we use base form, so treat आएगा. So there is error in A, B and D. So C part is correct. Yes, Kavya, updated. Okay, let's check next now. Next, under the NDPS Act, if there was prior information about the recovery of narcotic drugs or physiotropic substances to any person, the power of arrest such a person is not vested with the police officer. What will be the answer? No. Correct answer is C, that is B. There is no error in B part. Let's take under the NDPS Act if there was prior. So was is not correct. Is aayega because they are talking about recent present time. Information about the recovery of narcotic drug. This is correct. और physiotropic substances to any person नहीं उससे collect होंगे तो from any person. The power of arrest such a person is not vested with the police officer. So power जो है arrest करने की उस person को is not vested with police officer is not correct here. 2 आएगा यहाँ पे. Is it clear? Is it clear, Kavya? Okay, so let's solve 12 to 17 now. Okay, check na. This is the error, not vested. 2 is not correct. यहाँ पे with is not correct. 2 आएगा. Not vested to the police officer. This is D part only. This whole is D part. Is it clear now? Next 12 to 17, we have to read the passage, and on the basis of our reading, we will be solving some questions from 12 to 17. So the sweetest victory is the ones that's most difficult. The one that requires you to reach down deep inside to fight with everything you have got, to be willing to leave everything out there on the battlefield without knowing until that do or die moment if your heroic effort will be enough. So here they are saying कि sweetest victory क्या है, achieve करनी, it is very much difficult, and for that you have to go deep down and you have to fight and you have to leave everything in the battlefield without knowing this thing that whether you will be a winner or you will die. If your heroic effort will be enough, कि आपका heroic effort जो है वो enough होगा या फिर नहीं होगा. Society doesn't reward defeat and you won't find many failures documented in history books. So society जो है वो defeat को reward नहीं करती है and you won't find और कोई भी failure आपको books में नहीं मिलेगा. The exceptions are those failures that become stepping stones to later success. और इसकी exception क्या है, सिर्फ वही failures के बारे में mention किया जाता है जो फेलियर स्टेपिंग स्टोन हो और आपको लेटर सक्सेस मिल जाए उनमें. Such is the case with Thomas Edison, whose most memorable invention was the light bulb, which purportedly took him 1,000 tries before he developed a successful prototype. So here they have given example थॉमस एडिसन का, जिसने इन्वेंशन की थी किसकी, लाइट बल्ब की. बट बिफोर दिस इन्वेंशन ही हैज टू गिव 1,000 ट्राइज इन ऑर्डर टू मेक इट सक्सेसफुल. How did it feel to fail 1,000 times? The reporter said. Asked. I didn't fail 1,000 times, Edison responded. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. So एक रिपोर्टर ने उसे पूछा कि कैसा फील होता है 1,000 times फेल होने के बाद. सो एडिसन रिस्पॉन्डेड टू चेक हाउ पॉजिटिव ही वाज इन हिज लाइफ, दैट उसने क्या रिस्पॉन्ड करा कि लाइट बल्ब वाज एन इन्वेंशन विद 1,000 स्टेप्स. में फेल नहीं हुआ था, बट it took 1,000 steps to invent this light bulb. Is this paragraph clear? Okay, let's take next paragraph now. Unlike Edison, many of us avoid the prospect of failure. In fact, we're so focused on not failing that we don't aim for success, settling instead for life of dash. So here they are saying कि Edison ने like Edison, many of us avoid prospect of failure. हमें failure नहीं चाहिए होता अपनी life में, and that's why failure नहीं चाहिए और हम aim नहीं करते to achieve success. When we do make missteps, we gloss over them, selectively editing out the miscalculations or mistakes in our life resume. So here they are saying कि जब भी हम अपनी life में fail होते हैं, so what we do, we edit the miscalculations or mistakes, हम उसको edit करने का try करते हैं, and then our life resumes. Failure is not an option. NASA flight controller Jerry C. Bostic reportedly stated during the mission to bring the damaged Apollo 13 back to Earth, and that phrase has been etched into collective memory ever since. So failure is not an option. ये किसने बोला था? NASA फ्लाइट कंट्रोलर जेरी सी बॉस्टिक ने बोला था जब उसने अपोलो 13 जो डैमेज हो गया था उसको अर्थ में वापस लाना था. To make in our success-driven society, failure isn't just considered a non-option; it is deemed a deficiency, says Kathman's clues. So उसने भी यही बोला है कि failure जो है वो acceptable नहीं है, वो एक non-option है, वो option हमारे पास available नहीं है. Adventures in the margin of error of all the things we are wrong about, this idea of error might well top the list. School said it is our meta mistake. We are wrong about what it means to be wrong. Far from being a sign of intellectual inferiority, the capacity to err is crucial to human cognition. So in the last lines they are saying कि एरर जो है वो कॉमन है, एरर जो है जो मेटा मिस्टेक है वो ह्यूमन कर ही सकता है. सो इट इज डिपेंडेंट अपॉन आवर इंटेलेक्चुअल इंफियोरिटी कि हम कितनी कैपेसिटी की एरर करते हैं, बिकॉज एरर इज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट इन ऑर्डर टू रिकॉग्नाइज की ह्यूमन की कॉग्निशन क्या है. कॉग्निशन इज रिलेटेड टू इंटेलिजेंस स्किल्स, सो उसकी इंटेलिजेंस स्किल्स के साथ रिलेटेड. इज दिस पैराग्राफ क्लियर? Shiv Kumar, you are too late for the class. Why so? Okay, let's take next. Next is when we take a closer look at the great thinkers throughout history, a willingness to take on failure isn't a new or extraordinary thought at all. So जब हम एक क्लोजर लुक देते हैं, थिंकर्स के बारे में सोचते हैं, सो फेलियर जो है एक एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी और या फिर न्यू चीज नहीं है. From the likes of Augustine, Darwin, and Freud to the business mavericks and sports legends of today, failure is as powerful a tool as any in reaching great success. So all are saying this thing only कि failure is important in order to achieve success. Failure and defeat are life's greatest teachers. So they teach us, sadly. Most people, and particularly conservative corporate cultures, do not want to go there. Says Ralph Health, managing partner. But उसने क्या बोला है? Failure teach जरूर करता है, but people don't want to have failure. They don't want to experience failure. Next, the power of taking risks, making mistakes, and thinking big. However, in today's post-recession economy, some employers are no longer shying away from failure. They are embracing it. But आज जो है बहुत सारे employers को failure की चिंता नहीं है. They are embracing it because they are improving from these failures. According to a recent article in Business Week, many companies are deliberately seeking out those with track records reflecting both failure and success, believing that those who have been in the trenches, survived battle, and come out other side have irresistible experience and perseverance. So here they are saying companies उन लोगों को ढूंढ रही है जिनको किसी चीज के रिलेटेड पहले फेलियर हुआ हो, बट आफ्टर दे हैव अचीव्ड सक्सेस, बिकॉज उन लोगों को ज्यादा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस होता है that how to survive out. Next, when the rewards of success are great, embracing possible failure is key to taking on a variety challenges, whether you are reinventing yourself by starting a new business or allowing yourself to trust other person to build deeper relationship. So जब rewards के reward जो है वो success का अच्छा हो, तब जो है आप बहुत सारे challenges भी लेते हो, so that you can understand the relationship well. To achieve any worthy goal, you must take rest, says writer and speak John C. Maxwell. One of the biggest secret to success is operating inside your strength zone but outside your comfort zone. So here they are saying कि अगर आपको सक्सेस अचीव करनी है, then it is worthy that you take risk. अगर आपको कुछ बड़ा अचीव करना है अपनी लाइफ में, then you have to take risk. And moreover, biggest secret to success क्या है कि आपको अपनी comfort zone से बाहर आके काम करना है. Although you might fail incredibly, you might succeed incredibly, and that's why incredible risk and courage are requested. Either way, you will learn more than ever about your strength, talent, and resolve, and you will strengthen your will for the next challenge. If this sounds like dangerous territory, it can be, but there are always ways to ease into fearless mindset. So in last lines, they are saying कि अगर आपको कुछ achieve करना है, then it is very much important कि आप risk लो and you must have courage. अगर आप फेल भी हो जाते हो, you will recognize your strength, talent, and you will try to resolve it so that you are ready for the next challenge. Is it clear? So this paragraph is the motivating one. Shiv Kumar Kavya, is this clear? Correct, Kavya. So let's start with first question now. As per the passage, what is common in all of the struggles which are later documented in the books? क्या चीज जो ऐसी है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है? स्ट्रगल्स की कॉमन चीज क्या है? अगर आप स्ट्रगल करोगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा और क्या रिकॉर्ड किया जाएगा बुक्स में? Yeah, only three. That is B is your correct answer. Success at the end of their journey. So struggle कर रहे हो तो end में success मिलेगी जो कि later document की जाएगी books में लिखी जाएगी historical books में. So correct answer is third. Next, which of the following statement is are not true in context of the given passage? कौन सी statement ऐसी है जो true नहीं है? What is the correct answer? No, not true. Correct answer is B. As per health, risk-taking abilities must to achieve any worth goal. So this is correct. But ये किसने बोला था? Health ने नहीं, Heath ने नहीं बोला था. Sorry, this was said by Maxwell. So who said this? This was said by Maxwell. So correct answer is B. B statement is not true here. Is it clear? Yeah, correct. Okay, check next. Which of the following best describe the attitude of Thomas Edison? Distress, sedulous, tense, indifferent. So I will tell you meaning of all. First is distressed. It means suffering from anxiety. Sedulous means showing dedication. Tense means that he was not able to relax. Indifferent means that he was having no particular interest. No. It is sedulous. That is B. Indifferent means that he was not having particular interest in certain thing. Sedulous means that he was showing dedication and diligence. Is it clear? Yes. Now correct, Kavya. Next, which of the following statements can be inferred from the given passage? कौन सी statement ऐसी है जो आप infer कर सकते हो from the given passage? Yes, correct. Yes, correct, Kavya. Correct, Shivkumar. Recession have made the people to take failure positively. So, post recession क्या हो रहा है? People, employers are taking failure positively. They are embracing it. Correct. Very good. Next, select the appropriate filler for the blank given in the passage. So, options given to you are supremacy, abundant, mediocrity, and distinction. Okay, let's check options for the. Let's check our filler ones. So here it is. Don't aim for success, settling instead for a life of dash. What will be the correct answer? No, we are not taking race, so that's why supremacy नहीं हो सकती. Correct answer is C. That is mediocrity. What do you mean by this? Mediocre life जी रहे हैं हम. So mediocre life means average life जी रहे हैं. We are not taking race because we are afraid of failure. So that's why we are not taking risk. So that's why we are living life that is average. Is it clear, Kavya and Shivkumar? Yes, correct. We are living an average life. Okay, check last. Which of the following is opposite in meaning to gloss? Gloss को opposite क्या जाएगा? Unveil means show or announce publicly. Publicly कोई चीज announce करनी. Facade means deceptive or outward appearance. Announce करना. Facade means deceptive. Shimmer means shine. Conceal means छुपाना. What will be the answer? Yes, it means to conceal something. So opposite will be A, that is to announce something publicly. And meaning will be D, that is conceal. This will be the meaning, opposite will be unveil. Is it clear? Is it clear, Kavya, Shivkumar? Okay, so we are done with this. Any problem in today's class? We solved 1 to 17 questions of memory based. Rest we will be solving in our next class. That is tomorrow. This is your IBPS paper of year 2019. So we have solved this 1 to 17. Rest we will be solving in our next class. Okay, so we will meet in our next class. That is tomorrow at same time. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Welcome, Kavya. And from tomorrow's class, please be on time, Kavya, Shivkumar.